What are my opinions about the marketing of the VIVIZ World Tour concert held on July 20th, 2024, at the Queen's Theatre in New York? The show made me think about topics like segmentation, positioning, engagement, and social media marketing. VIVIZ is a K-pop girl group that debuted in 2022, comprising of 3 former G-Friend members, Yoonha, Sinbi, and Eunji. As I waited in line before the show started, the first marketing concept that drew my attention was the segmentation of the audience. The audience of the concert seemed quite diverse. There were many Asians, as expected, but the audience was quite diverse. The concert seemed to attract people of all races and many lifestyles. Although I was probably one of the oldest there, the show wasn't only for the young. There were people by themselves, couples, families, and small groups. I saw a guy with a top hat and many tattoos, together with a bearded guy who looked like a rocker. And there was a blondie girl with a cute ribbon on her hair. The group was very heterogeneous, but they were quite friendly and nice with each other. Strangers often started conversations outside the theater. VIVIZ also seemed to reach both men and women equally. Another important segmentation variable was being or not part of the fandom, known as Navi. There was certainly a good number of fans there, as a big part of the audience sang together from the first to the last song. The fans of VIVIZ were very nice and enthusiastic. However, there were many people who were there who didn't know much about the group, like me, and went to the concert mostly because they enjoy the Asian culture. I think VIVIZ has the potential to reach many new fans if they start to have more actions to promote outside their existing fan base too. The audience of VIVIZ seems much more welcoming than the audiences I saw in many other shows, regardless of who you are. Positioning is always something that interests me. The group's name, VIVIZ, stands for Vivid Days. The music map shows that VIVIZ seems to be quite unique, with the map being relatively empty around the group. VIVIZ seems to be between 2 main types of music groups. On one side of the map, we see many K-pop groups that are probably expected like Stay C, Twice, aespa, and the former group of VIVIZ members, G-Friend. On the other side, we see artists related to Japan and city pop. So, it seems VIVIZ was able to distance itself from G-Friend, getting closer to Japanese music but being different from both. Part of the marketing strategy for VIVIZ is probably to develop its own identity, more independent from G-Friend without losing its roots. The music map doesn't show the names of the members individually, different from what we see with groups like BTS and members with solo careers. But each of the 3 members have their own positioning strategies. One of them is portrayed as the sexiest member of the group. That positioning was enhanced by their clothes during the show. The group commented that the clothes and their colors were a good match for the key topics of the show, love and tears. And she certainly teased the audience several times during the show, looking hot. Maybe too hot, as she kept fanning herself in the beginning of the show.
Hear beautiful and dreamy voices of VIVIZ. Okay, next song is Red Song.
She also shared that some shows with big LED screens often show them drinking water. In this case, we didn't have the LED screen, but the theater is smaller and more intimate, so we didn't need a screen to see all that.
너무 지금 환호에 지금 적셔져서 잠시 물 좀 마실게요.
I think I'm soaked by your cheers, so I'm gonna take a sip of water.
좋은 생각입니다.
I think that's a good idea.
For Seoul and some Asia concert, we had the LED. So 저희가 물 마실 때 팬분들이 이제 클로즈업으로 들어오면 막 환호 질러주셨거든요.
For our other tours, we had our LED screen in the back, so they would give us close-ups while we're drinking water, and the fans would cheer for us a lot.
When asked about cute moments of the group's member, VIVIZ also seemed to remember her sexy moments, not cute moments.
엄지는 사실 큐트한 에피소드가 별로 없고 요새는 섹시 에피소드만 있는데.
To be honest, Umji doesn't really have a lot of cute episodes recently, but sexy episodes.
Another member is portrayed more like the cute member of the group, even in the way she talks. She sometimes speaks in a way that sounds like baby talk. She also seems bubblier and more positive.
Una always says, "Oh, you guys are so sexy," and she goes into the corner to do the exercise.
근데 so really 효과가 있어요. 지금 팔이 좀 얇아졌거든요.
It's really effective. My arms got a little slimmer.
And the third member is more serious and balanced, although everyone seems to love her cute side too. For example, her playing with a Harry Potter music box before the show, but trying to increase the speed to better match their style. So, three members are positioned in a different way, and make a good combination together.
Today, she got some present for some of novice here. She got the 오르골, 해리포터 오르골. It's you?
She got a music box from Harry Potter.
And she was keep like playing it for her, like calm down, and she said it's really good for her mental because she loves Harry Potter. And then, like for the first time, she was like doing in normal BPM, like da 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 da, and then it got faster and faster. And she was keep doing that.
Engagement is another part of marketing that I like seeing in shows. All members of VIVIZ talk to the audience several times, but the language is an important aspect here. One member spoke in Korean, with someone behind the scenes doing the translation. Another one spoke mostly in Korean but tried to speak some sentences in English. Her English was a little broken, but very cute. And one member is excellent in English, often speaking in a long time in English and leading the discussions.
A little disappointed that we had never been to the State of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty.
Statue
of Liberty.
Statue of Liberty. Okay, that.
She was trying to explain that they regretted not being able to visit the Statue of Liberty. Hopefully they can go to the Statue of Liberty next time for real, not only in this video. And an important part of engagement was talking to the audience to decide the hashtag to use when sharing about the group on social media.
네, 오늘 만약에 오늘 공연에 해시태그를 붙인다면 어떤 게 좋을까요?
If we were to give a hashtag for today's concert, what should it be?
As a marketer, I like to promote some works that I appreciate, but there are cases when I'm not even allowed to use an image of the Blu-ray cover to review the disc. So, I think it's great when a group understands and incentivizes the promotion of their work by the fans.
네. 무튼 그러면은 NYZ VIVIZ로 하기로 하고 해시태그는
Then we will decide on NYZ VIVIZ for our hashtag.
전광판이 없지만 여러분들의 눈과 그리고 요즘에 이제 휴대폰이 워낙 카메라가 잘 나오니까요. 가까이 가까이 본다고 생각하시고 많이 소리 질러주세요.
Although there is no LED for us this time, but since the phones are advanced technology and you have your eyes right now, so please take a lot of pictures and keep us in your memories, okay?
근데 또 특히 여기 공연장이 굉장히 나비와의 거리가 가까운 것 같아요.
And I think for this venue, we are really close to Navi's.
Finally, the highlight for me in the show is related to authenticity. K-pop groups often train and rehearse so much that they lose authenticity, start to look robotic or always following a script. So, they may look extremely competent, precise, and well synchronized, but less natural. VIVIZ seemed much more authentic than I expected, one of the members in Special. For example, she talked about missing some parts she was supposed to say, disappointing herself and the members of the group.
괜찮아요?
It's okay.
Like I had to do something like What's up New York City? 그게 아쉽다고.
Yes, that was a little bit disappointing for me.
However, we know that artists often do that type of thing as something scripted. She didn't say what she had planned, but she talked about New York several times, like eating the delivery Korean food, but not the hamburger or the pizza yet. I'm sure many New Yorkers expect VIVIZ to be able to eat some pizza next time. Sure, I know those things can be scripted too. But it didn't seem like that. Also, we could hear her voice breaking or she starting to laugh due to her feelings when singing, and those things are hard to plan. Even doing that following a script would require some serious talent. She seemed to improvise a lot, and it felt great really. VIVIZ's concert was not flawless. It seems the microphone of one of the members refused to work.
맞아요, 되게 아쉽다고 생각했어요.
Right, I found that really disappointing too.
또 심지어 양손을 쓰는 불꽃 댄스를 우리 NI 나비에게 보여줘야 되는데
We needed to show Shinbi's firework dancing skills.
And the clothes and accessories of another one didn't resist the performance.
정말 온 에너지를 다 썼는지 이 목걸이가 풀렸어요.
I really did think I used up all my energy so that my necklace fell out.
The smaller venue meant a more intimate show instead of a super production full of special effects. But I think VIVIZ communicated one message quite clearly. Have fun and keep going regardless of what happens. They may feel bad about some issues that happened, but I think that made the positive attitude and energy even more important. Great show.
Fiesta.